All right. Whew. Look at all this good stuff. Oh, that's a nice, easy job to take care of. We're right there. All right, let me just put that there. And what else we got? Another 10,000. That's a fragile job. Moving from D4I to D7L. And then putting them back on 2 tracks. That's not bad. That's a load and prepare. It's not too bad. Oh, hello. This is an unload. Oh, we're dropping it off in 3 spots. That's why it's so expensive. That's why it's has such a high value, I should say. Unload and store a train with cat food. 640 tons. That's pretty heavy. It's all right. We're going to come back to that. Hazmat. Can't do that. And hazmat. Can't do that. And 18. That's not bad. That's an unload and store. All right, so that's another 3-track store job. How about load and prepare? Oh, that's a pickup all on 1 track and then park. That's a quickie. That we will definitely come back. Where's it? G6S. So it's right next to where we're at. Things that make me go, No, I don't want to do a load and prepare alongside an unload and store. Those will not concurrently play well with one another. But that's still a good option. And this is, oh, hello there. That's another drop off into 3. So we're going to do a lot of shunting here. We're going to make a ton of money. That's another hazmat job. And this one. You know what? We're going to do a lot of, this game cannot handle too hot anymore. Oh. I'm sorry. Big pot of chicken rotini. Uh-oh. No macaroni noodles. What did you put in it to make it spicy? Like spicy or hot spicy? All right, so we're already hooked up to this, so let's do it. It's going to be nighttime, so we're going to be working the night. Okay, so oops. Okay, we'll fix that later. All right, so let's move this out the way. And we'll do our shunting with the DE2, because I don't think there's anything that I looked at that the DE2 can't handle. So we'll take these out and put it over in the F yard, the passenger service yard. Park those there for the time being. We could put them in this track here. I may do that. Definitely out of the way. Oh, it's raining. Alright, so we won't take any heavy jobs while it's raining. Of course it's raining. It was supposed to rain, wasn't it? Huh. Yep, it was. Okay. Not an issue. These are pretty light. So we're going to take this. How we do it on fuel? Good. Let's pair it up. Lock back on. And we're still flashy. Oh, because there's a brake on. No, it shouldn't be. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? That's right. Is this still on? Oh. Duh. Okay. Boy, the rain is very noisy. Alright, let's get things moving. Raining hard. All right, so this job goes to D7L, then we make drop-offs at G1S and D5S. I need to set that so I don't run into the back of my locomotives. So sometimes you just get to an industry and you spend a night doing as many shunting jobs as you can, especially when they're as lucrative as the ones that we just looked at. And especially when we're trying to get to $1 million bucks. $1 million bucks. All right, I knew that was going to happen. Come here. Get on. Little bit of wheel slip. You just cooking for yourself, Cammy, or are you cooking for the whole house? He made it spicy hot. How are we looking? That one needs to go the other way. So once we get this on the loading track, we'll have to go over and turn it in and get the clock started so we can unload it and take everything where it needs to go. I have an extra thing here. I should get out of there. And that switch is correct. Oh, what do we got on this other track? Oh, that's right. The fragile jobs is there. We'll look when we park it. Somebody remind me to pick up a flag as I run past the engine. So when I come back, I can mark where the split is between what goes in the D yard and what goes back in the G yard. Good enough. I don't have a flag in here. Well, that's rude. To fix that. Let me get both flags. All right. That's where we're at. So let's go in G1 and okay. All right. It looks like, if I remember right, the D load goes. That's the D load here. This one, these two flat cars, and this single box car. Unload. So this goes in G1S. So 3 box cars and these 2 cars at the back. 1, 2, 3. Now, what are we? Let's just. Okay, so yeah, this fragile job is right here. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll drop off the G, bring back over to the D, then we can come back and start this job. All right, so our first drop off is G1S. So while we get that rolling, we know the G yard, and 1 is to the left. So let's set this and set that. That is already set, and G1S is right there. Alright, so we just need to bring them out to this point, and then back it in. Nice and easy. We'll hop on this back car and back ourselves right on in. first drop for this job. G1S. And I think it's only 4 cars. Nope, it's 5 cars. 5 cars. 2 flat cars and 3 box cars. We've already checked the switches. Ha. Say that 3 times fast. So we know they're good. All right, so count them with me. 1, 2. Then 1. 2. Look for the little flag. And that's the 3rd one. Perfect. Oh. Guess there was something else there. All right, so how many cars are left? 4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So, too far. There we go. Now we just pull forward. Oh, nope, too much. Stop. I broke it. I needed to break it at 5. Huh. Oh, the brake was still on. All right, so we need to break it at 5. There we go. Okay, good. For a moment, I thought we were taking everything out again. Like, no! Alright, so the next drop is D5S. At least it's not raining right now. I'm gonna have to plug the controller in though. How's your game going, Wild? All right. Let me start backing that in. And set this to go to the left. And we want this one to go to the right. And I think D5S is over there. Yep, so this one needs to go to the right. There's nothing in on that track. There's tractors. So all my switches are right. Just need to kind of follow my progress here from the locomotive. Still close game, Wild. Yeah, we're supposed to get storms through here this evening. We had storm come through earlier this morning. We're supposed to get some weather starting about midnight. How you doing speed-wise? Not bad. Might be just enough. All right, that's one job. We'll let that sit there and keep charging. We'll turn this one in, see what else we can pick up. Looks like there was a fragile job on D4 and one on D6, or yeah, D6. So let's turn this one in. Let's not get lost. All right. 10K job, and we got almost 16 out of it. All right. $7.95.